It was a cold Tuesday night when Andrew Mitchell, CEO of one of the city's most successful logistics companies, left his office later than usual. The streets shimmered faintly from a light drizzle, street lamps casting long shadows across the quiet road. Andrew had been under stress for weeks, deadlines, endless meetings, numbers that never seemed to rest. But tonight, something else pulled at his attention. As he walked toward the parking lot, he noticed Emma Clark, one of his employees. Quiet, diligent, never late, never asking for anything. She was leaving the building, shoulders hunched, clutching two heavy grocery bags, exhaustion etched into every step. But instead of heading to the bus stop, she walked down a dim, lonely street. Something in Andrew whispered, "Follow her." The farther she went, the darker the streets became. Cracked sidewalks, peeling paint, buildings tired with neglect. Emma finally turned into a run-down apartment block and slipped through a battered blue door. Andrew hesitated, but curiosity held him. Quick pause here. If this story's grabbing your interest, tap like and subscribe. It really helps me keep bringing you these tales. He crossed the street, peering through thin curtains. Inside, Emma set the groceries down and hurried to a small bed in the corner. A boy, maybe 8 years old, lay there, pale, weak, his breathing heavy. Emma knelt beside him, brushing his hair gently, speaking words Andrew couldn't hear. She gave him medicine, cut a simple sandwich into small squares, and held his hand until his eyes closed. And in that moment, Andrew saw the truth. Emma wasn't just tired from work. She was fighting for her son's life, every single day, in silence. The next morning, Andrew couldn't focus. The image of Emma and her son haunted him. Discreet questions in HR confirmed what he already knew. Emma had never taken a sick day, never asked for help, and lived on barely enough to survive. That evening, Andrew approached her desk. He offered her a ride home, framing it as help with a project. On the drive, Emma finally admitted she was raising her son alone. Liam had a rare respiratory condition. The medicine was expensive. The apartment all she could afford near his clinic. She didn't ask for pity. She simply told her truth. And Andrew knew it wasn't acceptable to leave her fighting alone. The next day, he made a decision. He arranged a trust fund to cover Liam's treatment. He secured a clean, safe apartment near a better hospital, presenting it as part of a new company housing initiative so Emma wouldn't feel singled out. When she saw the place, her eyes filled with tears. For the first time in years, hope returned. Weeks passed, and Liam grew stronger. His laughter echoed again, brightening the little balcony where he and his mother now sat together. At work, Emma carried herself differently. Still quiet, but lighter, her strength no longer buried beneath exhaustion. And Andrew? He began to change too. He started seeing his employees not as numbers, but as people, lives, struggles, stories. By year's end, the company launched a formal support program, ensuring no one else had to fight unseen. Sometimes, on his way home, Andrew still drove past Emma's new apartment. If he was lucky, he'd catch a glimpse of her sipping tea and Liam reading or laughing beside her. A simple sight, but one that reminded him of the night he almost walked away, and how a quiet act of kindness reshaped not only Emma's life, but his own. Thank you for treading this trail of tales till we travel together again on another adventure.